thing, you're not allowed to operate the FM. Keep it to the ultimately high-end bands.
Roger, roger.
29 megahertz and higher. Well, that's not true because now you can run it from 27,965 to 27,410. You are now allowed
I've
to
got
run
an HF amateur radio frequency chart, and it is laid off for CW. They specify the areas for CW.
Hey, Bill. Yeah, they have CW only, but you can run CW across the entire amateur band.
That's true.
Alright, now you want the answer as far as my opinion goes? All you got to do is eliminate everybody under the age of about 50. Anybody under that age, in other words, 20, 30, 40 years old, they're probably not running CW. They're running up in the upper, like Q-Star or 2 meter up in that area, or doing moon bounce and crap. So you're like anywhere that you got to be older than 50 years old. So now you take those people and how many licensed operators they are that are in the United States, and you can start saying, well, if you're an advanced class, you're just about guaranteed to be a CW operator. So now you figure that who's had the license for over 25, 30 years. Those are your CW operators. Very few people that's only had their license for maybe 10 years or less are going to be CW operators. That's pretty accurate, wouldn't it, Bill?
Break time. It's pretty much. There's always a few,
I was just trying to make a general consensus about where the CW operators are in the age group.
Yep.
That's why I said 25,000. That was just an estimated guess.
It's probably more than that. When they hold I'll tell you how you find out, but when they hold a contest,
well, I feel the same way about it as you do, Bill. I mean, there's people that drag me about wanting to run vacuum tubes. Oh, don't you know that's antiquated? I said, yeah, but it still serves its purpose for what it's used for, and it does some things better. So, in reality, CW, in a pinch, especially in bad atmospherics, can get through where boys won't.
yeah, I'll tell you what. Speaking of glass tubes, wouldn't you like to have a pair of 5CX 1000 in audio?
Well, a 5CX 1000 is not a glass tube. The CX already makes it ceramic.
Okay. The glass version of it.
That would be a 3-1000.
The
And yeah, you could do that. They've done that before.
I bet that thing makes some pretty audio.
Yeah, but if you're running CW, you're not worried about audio.
I was just saying, just to change the conversation.
Oh. Yeah, but you think that YC cabinet takes up some space. Hey, you know how big a 3-1000 is? That tube's every bit of 15, 16 inches tall.
Yeah, they're fairly good size around, too.
They are about 4 inches, 5 inches in diameter.
Yeah, you got one, don't you, Jerry?
That's right. It fit right inside of a gallon-mouth pickle jar.
There you go.
We know how you cut that pickle jar.
I run one, but I made it with one. You'd be surprised. It's glass too.
Oh, Jerry gets excited. He eats that microphone, don't he?
I'll tell you what, I do the same thing, though.
I love a 4-1000 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had a 4-1000, I'd be running it as a tetrode.
grounded grid.
I said if I had one, I would run it as a tetrode.
I heard you.
Jerry said he ran his grounded grid.
That's right.
And I'm like you. I like the easy way out. That way I don't have to worry about too much drive. Just surround all the grids and then you can throw power out at it. Throw all you want at it, more or less.
Well, since I had never built one before, again, to me that was the easiest way to try.
Yeah, but like I said, trying to run a tetrode as a triode, you turned it into a low new triode, so now you're going to have to drive the piss out of it.
Alright, 100 watts or less.
It won't do nothing with 100 watts.
Oh, I bet it does.
I'd say if you're going to run it as a, like you said, a grounded grid, probably drive with a couple 100 watts if I get on up there.
I made a mistake, hit the button on top, ended up 3 kc.
It's a 100-watt drive too.
At least.
Yep. If I'd had more drive power, I could have really drove it for 1,000.
Driving power for, right here's 2 tubes and push-pull. 400 watts of drive will get you 5,200 watts out.
There you go.
But it's driven, that's not driven in ground. You're not going to find anything for grounded grid in here because it's not that type of tube.
No, well, a lot of the tubes,
What kind of plate voltage, Chip?
were
5500.
originally not just triodes.
5,000 volt plate voltage. Screen voltage of 1,000 volts. Negative DC grid voltage minus 500.
You got a good memory.
Oh, he's reading it off the computer.
Oh.
No, I've got data sheets for just about every tube that's ever been made. I got schematics for every amp that's ever been made.
I won't go that far, but a bunch of them.
One tube was about, let's see, driving power. If you had it as a tetrode, you had 0 watts of driving power. It would give you 3,840 watts out with 6,000 volts on the plate. One amp of current for the plate and about 1,000 volts on the screen and 135 on the grid voltage. Driving it with just a watt or two will get you, like I said, close to 4,000 watts out. Why wouldn't you want to run it in the tetrode? 1,000 volts is easy to get, but so is 135 volts.
I can't get my rig down to one watt. I can only get it down to 5.
Well, you can make you a little small DB pad.
That's what you'd have to do.
Where's breakfast Friday?
Good question.
Aha!
Oh, got to be a better place than that.
No, I want some of them crepes.
You better get on your car and start pedaling now.
Why? It ain't gonna take me 2 days to get there.
If you left now, you'd have to stop somewhere and sleep.
Today is Wednesday, Bill.
Yeah, well, it's taking us to bed today. You'd be out of luck if you showed up today.
Hey, John?
Yep.
Earlier you asked me when we first started talking, what did I do today? And I tried to figure out something else I had done. I don't know what the main thing I didn't do. It was an all-day long job. As soon as we got back to get our shots. It's that I've got the apartment refrigerators, down here, just like unlike the one upstairs. This one is not frost-free, and I was way overdue. It always took forever to get all that ice out, and when it finally drained all the water out of it, I had 1.5 gallons of water.
I need to set mine outside for overnight when it's all out.
Well, this one, the button fell off. It fell somewhere that turns it up down. Like a little like a knob.